Hello, everyone. I'm back with another reading. I'm gonna have to go in here and turn my volume down. I turn my volume up. You know, you can turn your volume up and down. Okay. You know how sometimes people have their video and the sound is low, and people keep telling my kid, turn your sound up, and I don't know how to turn the sound up. It must be YouTube. No. You can go in there and you can go into your audio and go into your input and turn it up. Okay. But anyway, I got some new cards, tarot, oracle. Okay. Well, we're going to have an open read anyway, so we could just use whatever. Okay. Suits us. Let me light it up. Say these little live pieces. Okay. Yes. How's everyone doing? Oh, I see nobody's here yet. All this stuff is falling. Okay. Look at that. I'm burning it up, girl. Mm-hmm. Yes. Get us some divine intervention here. That's right. I'm going to sweep up my little burnt offerings that I sweep on the floor so I can vacuum up. Okay, so I have some new cards, like I said. Okay, these are Oracle. And this deck is called Out of Hand. Okay. And it's a little cartoonish, okay, but I'm gonna use it. And if I can't remember, okay, because sometimes the pictures throw me off, okay, and I have to remember the picture, and yeah, something like that, okay. So this is for your entertainment purposes only, okay. Everything is alleged, okay. I'm using my own interpretation, okay. Two cards fell out. Let me see. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Wands. Okay. Yes. Excuse me. Here I go with the yawning. I've been having a little cough. I go to the doctor on Monday. See if they can check that out. I'm gonna have to change my doctor because I don't want to go to the doctor because it's a 30 to 40 minute drive one way. Just one way, okay? And I just be like, sheesh, okay? And when it's real hot, okay, I got cards flying out, okay? This is the Page of Pentacles. Excuse me. Where's my phone? Oh, sheesh, way over there. Okay. So, who are we going to do a read on? Okay. Okay. Let's do a read on Trump. We're going to do a read on Trump, Mr. Trump. I just hate saying number 47 because to me, he's not 47, okay? And he's lucky to be 45, okay? But now that he's 47, okay, what we knew what he did to be 45, okay, I have a hard time articulating, okay, the number 47. Okay, so we want to get the vibe on Trump. What is going on with the Trumpster? Okay, he's been in the headlines with this Jeffrey Epstein debacle. Okay, and here's the thing. Okay, with that, why is he asking the jury, the grand jury, or wait, he's asking the judge and this lady of his friend Pam Bondi, okay, the attorney general, okay, to open the grand jury on the Epstein. Now, what I don't understand is why are you asking the grand jury about some files on Epstein when we trying to see the files right there on your desk? We trying to see the files. You already have files. How you asking somebody else to show theirs? Show yours. Okay, yeah. Then he got ankle. He got health problems. Well, we knew he had health problems, okay, but now what it is his health problems are starting to show. He can't hide them. He can't keep hiding the health problems, okay? Swollen ankles, okay? Bruised up hands. He's saying, somebody said he's on aspirin. He ain't on no aspirin blood thinners. No, he on something stronger than that, okay? He's on something stronger than that. I mean, blood thinners will do it, but not aspirin. I don't know. Okay, allegedly. Okay, I'm on aspirin. Okay, and I hit my hand. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Nah, he's on a stronger blood thinner. Okay, as far as his swollen ankles and stuff. Okay, that could be so many issues, but okay, he can't hide it. Sit down, pants go up, okay, and there it is there for all to see. Okay, and we gonna do a kipper. I got my kipper deck. Okay, we gonna do a kipper on him, on Donald Trump. Okay, let's do this right now. Okay, so we got this deck going. Hold on, let me bring it down so you can see. And we have, we got the devil in reverse. Ooh, we got the devil in reverse. That's not good. Okay. As a matter of fact, the devil card is not a good card, as far as I'm concerned. It's not a good card. Okay. But it's not opposite when it's upside down. Okay. No, it's worse when it's upside down. Okay. So he's got even worse problems. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. So that's some negative emotions. We have the Page of Cups with a little fishy in there. Now, I was looking at this card before, and I was like, somebody's gonna get some news, some good news. And then I looked at the fish. You see the little fish? That fish don't look happy. I'm like, okay, my bad. Nah, okay. So some bad news is coming. Okay, somebody's gonna bring some bad news. Okay. That fish doesn't look too happy. And then we have the Lovers in reverse. Okay. So we are going to have some type of separation if there isn't one already. We're going to have a separation. Okay. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. And the Five of Swords, I believe the Five of Swords is conflict, but in reverse, he's trying to find an end to the conflict. Okay. He's trying to find some type of compromise. We have the Seven of Pentacles, okay, in reverse. So you reap what you sow. And I don't think it's going to be in a good way. And we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. See, all of a sudden I got this cough. Okay, so this right here, it looks like the person is doing some research. Okay, doing some research. Okay, and this is in reverse. So the research is not good. Okay, they're probably digging up some more Epstein files. Yep. Probably digging up some more Epstein files or whatever they can come up with because it's going down on Mr. Donnie. Okay, we got the Seven of Cups. Okay, illusion and delusions, addictions. Okay, uh, uh, yeah. We have justice in reverse. We already know he's corrupt. Okay, we know that. Okay, we got some more corruption coming. That's what this is. More corruption. And we have the Knight of Swords. There we go. Corruption. Knight of Swords and the Justice card are in reverse. They're right next to each other. Okay. Not good. And then we have it right here from the research I told you that was in reverse. Okay. So somebody looking up something bad. Okay. We got the all these cards right here are in reverse. The Lover's card in reverse. Okay. Breakup, disagreements. Okay. Pulling up dirt. Okay, searching the internet, looking for dirt. Okay, then we got the Knight of Swords. Okay, so somebody lying. Somebody lying. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So usually there's a celebration. You see, they got the table all nice and set. They having a celebration. Okay. Well, family look like the family coming over. Okay. Well, the family ain't showing up. They mad. They're mad. They're mad. They're mad. They're not happy. We have Temperance in reverse. Okay. And that is impatient. Okay, somebody's impatient. Well, he is. We're doing it on him. He's very impatient. Okay, get my cards together so I can see where I'm at. Yeah, he's impatient. Okay, here we go. The Two of Swords. Look at that. Some more research. Okay, caught in the middle. So what I'm getting from this right here is, okay, because he's got a lot of reversals, okay, and what I'm getting is that it's just not looking good for Mr. Trump at all. It's not looking good, okay? People are trying to dig up dirt on him, okay? He's being corrupt at the same time, trying to cover the dirt, trying to cover his tracks, okay? uh, 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 Disagreements, getting into disagreements. Okay, here we go. The Queen of Cups. Okay, she got a bunch of secrets. Look at her. She read. She's doing. What is this? This is the tea leaves. The tea leaves. So she's doing her own reading in the tea leaves, okay? And it's not good. It's upside down. So she might be trying to do a spell on him. I don't know, okay? I don't do spells. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay. So we have indecisiveness. We have unhappy family. Matter of fact, everybody around him is unhappy. His people at work, his job where he work at, he go home, they not happy, okay? Because I know Melania's pissed because her name is coming up in this Epstein debacle. Okay. Oh yeah. He trying to rush things, trying to hurry up and shut it up. We have the Five of Cups. Look at that. Breaking up the dishes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. In reverse. Just tearing it up. Tearing it up. Okay. We got Judgment in reverse. Oh, wait. Now we got temperance, justice, temperance, and we got judgment, all in reverse, all in the same row. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. So I think ooh, it's just not looking good. We have the Ace of Wands, okay, in reverse. Okay. So there's gonna be some negative actions taken. negative actions taken. Okay. Now, with that said, excuse me, let us do that in a minute. Let us get a I'm getting too many cards, girl. Ooh, child. Ooh, don't fall on the floor. Okay. We're gonna use I don't know how to pronounce this. Intuit Tarot. I don't know. Okay. But it's the deck we're gonna use. And we're gonna get some more new more information. Okay. Can you tell us give us more information on this spread here that we have in regards to Donald Trump and his situation now? Okay. And see, the devil card is underneath all this. Okay. The devil card can also represent bad health. Okay. It's in reverse. Even if it wasn't in reverse. Okay. Bad health. Yeah. Give us some more insight on Mr. Trump. Okay. Underneath it all is the Eight of Coins in reverse. Okay. Repetitive. Not delivering. Okay. Not delivering. He ain't gonna give y'all them Epstein files. He ain't gonna deliver it. Okay. Seven of Swords. Okay. He's a coward. Okay. He's false pretenses. Okay. He's sneaky. He always trying to get away with stuff. Okay. Stealing. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's going down. We got the Five of Swords. Okay. Hostility. Okay. Defeat. There's a plot twist. Okay. We also have the Ten of Cups, like a storybook ending. A storybook ending. Queen of Cups, emotional imbalance in reverse. Okay. So that's some feminine energy coming here. Okay. And this right here is codependency, irrationality, okay, just the extremes, just imbalanced. Okay, Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, this right here is just failure, narcissism. Ace of Wands in reverse. Oh wow. Oh yeah. It says bubbling under the surface. Now, isn't he? That sounds like Trump. You know, he is bubbling under the surface because this stuff won't go away. He probably kicking up them swollen feet in the air. Okay. We got the Page of Coins. Okay. Somebody's trying to lay out a foundation. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ooh, somebody's also studying magic. So somebody's trying to do so. Now, didn't I see witchcraft in here with the tea leaves? And this, and look, It's in the same row. Let me see. There you go with the tea leaves. Okay. Well, we got magic with the seven page of cups. Okay. In this same row. You can't make this stuff up. We have justice in reverse. Same thing we got underneath there in reverse. Okay, so he's going to be shamed and blamed. He's going to be shamed and he's going to be blamed. Okay, and we got the Knight of Cups in reverse. So the knight in shining armor is not so shiny. He rusted. Okay, matter of fact, his suit is squeaking. Yeah, it's squeaking. Huge disappointment. Okay, and we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, so something is coming in fast, 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 swift. Okay, I don't know what it is. It could be information. Okay, it's movement. Uh-huh. Communications. Okay, something's coming in fast. Oh yeah, and I think it's via the internet. Oh yeah. The hangman. The hangman is in reverse. So somebody is stubborn. Somebody is refusing to look at it in a different perspective. Okay. He's resisting. He's stalling. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is just negativity. Negativity, negativity. The wheel of fortune. Okay. Is this in reverse? Yeah. Wheel of fortune in reverse. Okay. What goes around comes around. Okay. And it's in reverse. So you're not going to like it. Because in some of the Wheel of Fortunes, the Wheel of Fortunes, okay, there's a woman on top, and then there's a little, I don't know what that little thingy is on the bottom, okay, a little demon or something, okay, on the bottom. So the demon is facing up. That's not good. Okay. Oh, we got the sun in reverse. The sun is in reverse. Okay, so Mr. Trump, you're going to need to count your blessings. You're going to need to count your blessings. Or maybe somebody around him. But there's some blessings that need to be counted. Okay, and then we have the autumn equinox. Now, the autumn equinox, look at that. That's autumn. Okay, this is in a few months. This is in a few months. That's what the card says. This is a timing card, a few months. Make long-term plans, express gratitude, harvest. And the last word, fall. Winter, spring, summer, fall. We have the Knight of Swords, okay? Upright. So we have the Knight of Swords. So somebody's coming in with some information, okay, in the future. This is, as a matter of fact, if this is autumn, okay, a few months, I would take it that there's also going to be some more news coming uh, in the fall, because that's in a few months, the fall. And they ready to fight too. Look, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Ten of Swords in reverse It's a change of outcome. Okay? It's a change of outcome. And it's not a good one. Okay? It's not a good one. The Ten of Swords. Okay? Now, the Ten of Swords, uh, this is in reverse, though. Okay? So that means that this is around the fall. Around the fall, okay, he will be able to change the outcome, okay? Uh, maybe his relationship will get back on track, okay? Maybe, okay, he may get back on track. He may be able to repair what was tore up. Let's see, what's the next card? Well, we have the solar eclipse. This is about 6 months. So we have a transformation coming. Something's going on, and that's going to be in 6 months. So that is going to be the beginning of next year. There's going to be, so here we got a change in outcome, a change of outcome. Okay, here we have the news right here. You see this, okay? So there's some news coming in that's going to change the outcome, okay, in about 6 months. There's the timing right there. Okay, let me get another card and see if we can clarify that change. Can we get a clarification? Let me see. What do I want to use for clarification? Oh, here we go, right here. Okay. Can you give us some clarification on the change that's coming? I'd say at the beginning of next year, there's a change coming, a solar eclipse. We're going to pull 3 cards to clarify this. Somebody's holding on to something. Okay. We have the Page of Cups. There's an offer. Okay. And we have the Hangman in reverse. Oops. Okay, hold on. Hanging on to something. Okay. So it looks like he may be hanging, somebody's going to be hanging on to an offer. Okay. And there's going to be some discontentment going on. Okay. Behind this. Some discontent. Okay. Let me clear up some space here. So we can throw some more cards. And if you have any requests, okay, now is a good time to put in your requests. I'm not a DJ, but hey, okay. I do take requests. Okay. We are going to oh, okay. I know what I wanted to do. We got the kipper. I said I was gonna put some kippers on Mr. Trump. Okay. Yes. We're gonna put the kipper on that ass. Okay. So ooh, what's the name? Fin Days. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that, but we're gonna do a past, a present, and a future on Mr. Trump. Okay. Can you give us a past, present, or should we do obstacles? Should we do obstacles, best course of action, and the outcome? I'm gonna do the we can do both. I mean, it's Saturday night. Yeah. Let me move these cards out the way because I need some. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Trump. What's it looking like for Mr. Trump? And we're going to do our 3 secret cards, okay? We're going to stash our 3 secret cards right over here, okay? Oh, okay, yeah, y'all see this. Now, this right here is the past, the present, and the future for Mr. Trump. Okay. At the top of this reading, okay, is a false person, okay? Somebody is hiding behind themselves, so to speak, okay? And we have the gift. And then we have the distant horizons, okay? Now, this is your card of addiction, illusions, okay? Not all there, okay? This is in the past, okay? We have a wealthy man who has some concern, okay, in the White House, okay, in the past. So now, okay, this stuff that's over here in the past, okay, has come over here to the present now that at the top of our reading is despair. Okay, I can't believe this mess is happening. Okay, there's a female and a mature woman. Okay, so there are 2 women right now, okay, involved in this mess. I would take it as Pam Bondi and Ghislaine Maxwell. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if that's them in the present. What's going on now? Okay, we have imprisonment. Somebody's feeling trapped. Okay, somebody's feeling trapped. And not only is somebody feeling trapped, okay, isn't she incarcerated? She's in jail. Okay. But we got the community. Okay. Everybody around, the voters right here. And we got an official person. Okay. So there's some official people in this White House over here. Okay. There's the voters. Okay. There's this incarceration. We have these two women. Okay. And at the top, somebody is in distraught over all this. They're in distraught. I don't know how much, or they don't know how much they can handle right now. Okay. In the future, okay, we have a thief. Okay. Somebody is going to try to get away with something. Somebody's going to try to take something. That is at the top. Okay. But we got the judge. We got some lovers in the mix. Okay. So there's going to be an agreement. Okay. And I think it's going to be court related. Sudden wealth. Somebody might be suing. Okay. Or it doesn't even have to be wealth. It just says sudden wealth here. Okay. But there's going to be a sudden outcome. There's going to be a sudden outcome. Take this like the 10 of pentacles. Okay. Take this like the 10 of pentacles. Okay. So there's going to be a sudden change, a sudden outcome, excuse me. Okay. Money, happiness, joy, who knows? Okay. It has to do with the courthouse. Okay. And somebody's going to have somebody's bad health. Somebody's bad health. Okay. Somebody's bad health. So we have somebody trying to get away with something, a thief. Okay. We got a thief over all this agreements, court issues, bad health, sudden change, a sudden outcome, okay, and courthouse. Now let's look at our surprise cards. Okay. We have the occupation. So the workers. Somebody's in workers, employees. Okay. We have the message. Ooh, and we got the children. Okay. So maybe his workers or the people who work there in the court system, in the government, okay, are going to bring about a message, okay, about what's going on with these kids or what Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein had to do with these kids. Okay. I'm going to put that over here with the future. Okay. With the future. That is my interpretation, and that's how I see it. If you have any questions, you can ask me now. Okay. If you come back later, you can ask it in the comments. Okay. But yeah. And the thing about it is, you see how the irony of how these cards are coming up. Okay. Now, we want to look again. We want to ask the Kipper, okay, about we're back. We're still on Trump. Oh, sheesh. We're still on Trump, okay? And we want to ask about his obstacles. We want to know what obstacles is Mr. Trump facing. We want to know what's his best course of action, if there is any, okay? And we want to know what the outcome is going to be, okay? So, oh yeah. So, we can just get an idea. Entertainment purposes only, okay? This is my interpretation, and everything is alleged because we are playing with cards, folks, okay? So, you just got to see what comes out to be true and what doesn't, okay? So, we're going to have our 3 secret cards over here. It's going to be a secret for now, okay? But these cards, obstacles Mr. Trump is facing, okay? Obstacles, okay? Best course of action, his best course of action, and the outcome. Okay. At the top of the reading, the children. This is his obstacle, the children. Okay. Here we go with the mature woman, and we said that was Ghislaine. Okay. And we have poverty. Okay. The poor children, the poor judgment. Okay. Uh-oh. We have the coffin. Okay. Now the coffin, things are coming to an end. Okay. In the community wants an end to all this, and his employees as well. They want an end to this. Okay. So these are his obstacles. His obstacles are his very own employees, or you could call them his megatonians, okay, and the community want to put an end to this. Okay. Now, his best course of action, he doesn't really have any, okay, because at the top of this reading is despair. He he just looking at these bottom cards. He just like, okay, I don't have nothing. Okay. He's got the lovers. And of course the thief. There go that thief again, trying to get away with something, okay? And it was an agreement he made. An agreement he made, okay? And he's in despair over it all. Okay. So a false person, and here we go with that bad health again. Okay. And a privileged lady. I don't know who the privileged lady is. I haven't thought of it right now. Okay. But we do have some false, and the false person could be a whole lot of people. Okay. So that's why I don't give it any in depth, because it's not ringing up anything in anyone specific. Okay. But we got bad health. his best course of action. Okay. The best course of action is that he gets sick, okay, and fall out somewhere, I guess, because that's the only thing I can see right here. Okay, so now the outcome, the outcome is a long road ahead of him. There's light at the end of the tunnel, okay? We got the butterflies flying. But we have concern. He's going to be concerned, okay, about we have high honor. So he's going to be concerned about his standing, the way people see him, because they're not going to see him the same. Okay? We have great fortune, okay, and marriage and imprisonment, okay? So something, some agreement, okay, marriage, some commitment, okay, that he's made, okay, he's made a lot of money in, okay, has him confined. And it could be the dealings that he did have with Epstein, okay, that garnered him a lot of money, okay, because that's the type of person he was. Whether it was illegal dealings or not, okay, it garnered him a great fortune, okay, and that great fortune has actually imprisoned him, or it's going to, okay. His fortune is going to be his downfall, okay. Well, the way he got it. Now we got some secret cards over here, and let's see what they hold. All that glitters is not gold. We have a mature man. We have a courtship. And we have some unexpected income. Okay? So, unexpected income. I don't know what the unexpected income could be. Let me look that up. Where's my book? My little bookie. Oh, it's in here. And this could be like the the Ace of Pentacles. Let me see. Unexpected income. We do have Sutton. Do we have Sutton Well? No, that's great fortune. Hmm. Well, of course, I'm on the wrong page. Okay, here we go. Unexpected income. Now, unexpected income. Okay, it could be lucky. Okay, depending on what card it's next to or what situation it's next to. Okay, we have a mature man. Okay, this right here. Okay, is not necessarily money. Okay, it could be anything that you didn't expect. It could be a letter, it could be a message, it could be your investments. Okay, maybe you had a good return on your investment. Okay, maybe it came back a little higher than expected. That's his outcome. Okay, that's his three secret cards. Okay. So his future, okay, is showing, okay, he has a long road ahead of him, and that may not be in regards to the Epstein files. It could be in regards to Mr. Trump's health. Okay, he's feeling confined. He's going to be confined. Okay, he's not going to be as free as he normally is. That could represent some kind of sickness. Okay, and it's a cause of concern for him. Okay, because he's a proud man. Okay, looking weak is not his forte. That's how that goes. It's not his forte. He worries about how people see him. Well, he can't be too worried. Okay, you're sitting up there messing with Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, and him right there. That's just not a good look. But see, he was young and dumb back then. He didn't realize that. He didn't realize. Okay. See, they tell you, and we hear it all the time when we're young. Karma's a bitch. Okay, and you playing them games. Okay, you go f around and find out. Okay, you go f around and find out. Okay, so we're gonna get a vibe. We're gonna get a vibe, and then we're gonna go into some crime. Okay, what's the vibe on Donald Trump? And I think I've asked this before. Okay, let's just. I think I asked what's the vibe on Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein, but right now I'm just looking at Donald Trump and his vibe. Okay, because I'm sick of hearing Epstein and them freaking files. Okay, and him going all around. Okay, he looking everywhere else but them files on his desk. Yeah, asking the court to release. What you release? What you got files right there? Desperate. Mm-hmm. And the people, they're not going to be happy, okay, until they see them files you got on your desk. Now, they were talking about that Pam Bondi girl. And she was talking about she had the files on her desk, okay. You know she wasn't lying. She wasn't lying. She got the files, okay. But what she probably didn't know is that he was in it, okay. Here we go with the boundaries, okay. Enough is enough. People are overstepping their boundaries, okay. Nurturing. See, that's how them pedophiles do. How they nurture. You see how the little kid, and that's a man. Men are not usually in the business of nurturing. Okay. Now here it says mentorship. Okay. Now that's another red flag, especially when you're dealing with Diddy, because he was always trying to mentor somebody, one of the little boys at his Diddy camp. It's toxic. Okay. He likes drama. He likes to argue. Okay. But there we go. He's got that archangel Michael protecting him. Okay. This came up before in Trump's, when I did a reading on Trump. Okay. Can't touch this. Okay. So when they say that, oh, somebody's going to kill him, okay, not with the protection of the archangel Michael, it's going to be like that bullet. that grazed his ear, okay, because he just happened to turn his head. So today we got good vibes for the day. He's in the moment, okay. Self-reflections, having a moment of epiphany, back down memory lane, okay. He can't help but go down memory lane. Jeffrey Epstein is all on the news, and oh, did you hear what they're gonna do? Okay, he's going to New York, or he went to New York. I don't know. I have to read it again. But they have, New York has all those signs, those flashing signs, okay? Oh my goodness, okay. Why do they have the signs of the Jeffrey Epstein, Donald Trump? Okay, it was what was that, like a newspaper article? Uh-huh, all on the billboard. And then he's supposed to be going over there to the UK. Is it the UK or England? Somewhere over there, right? Okay. Why they got all over the bus stops and all, they got pictures, a great big old pictures, okay, of Donald Trump and Epstein. Okay, that's gonna be his welcome present. I'm like, oh wow. I mean, they grinding it in, okay? That's one lie you shouldn't have told. One lie, okay? See, it's just a matter of time, because they keep procrastinating. They trying to delay it, okay? This is in line with the Archangel Michael, okay? So let me tell you about, I was going to tell you about the Archangel Michael in the attempted assassination, okay? Now, it's one of those things, divine intervention, okay? And it's one of them things, you can do whatever you do, but you can't kill them. That's what Mr. Trump, okay? We need to keep him alive, okay? I got a purpose, whatever that purpose may be, okay? Two-Face, okay? We know that. He's been living a double life, yes. And I think that came up before. He's a cheater, he's a backstabber, okay? And he's been living that double life. And that comes into play, okay, if what they're saying about the children and his interaction with young teenage girls, okay? He's trying to get distance between him and that story, okay? He really is. He's trying to separate, he's trying, okay? He's in his mind. He is so hard trying to separate himself, okay, and create distance between him and Jeffrey Epstein, okay, that he can't see the forest for the trees. He can't see that it's not going to work. No matter how you flip it, it's not going to work. So cutting ties. So he's trying to fire and cut ties with anybody, okay, that he can, okay, that has anything to do with this situation. See, he even dealing with the court system, okay? He's so worried, he's kicking up waves. He is so worried. Feeling salty, bitter. He always gets that card too. This one too. He's masked, okay? He's hiding. He's concealing, and he's deceptive. See, the cards, they telling you the vibe. It's not like you don't know, okay? It's not that like you don't know, and now the cards is bringing it up in your face, okay? He wants to take a vacation. He trying to get away from it all, okay? And I told you, he going over there, okay, to the UK, honey. They waiting on him. Yes, because he's a narcissistic, egotistical, okay, opportunists. And that's the problem. Uh, Another thing with Jeffrey Epstein, that's the thing that comes to mind when I see that picture of him and Jeffrey Epstein back in the day. Because Epstein had the money. He had an island, okay? People was coming to his island. Trump didn't have it like that, okay? He was an opportunist. Clingy, old exes. Mm-hmm. Family. He's got blood ties in this. He's got his inner circle in this. It's not just Trump, okay? But Trump is the president, okay? So all eyes on him, okay? And it's intimacy, the mutual respect is not there. He wants it to be, but it's not, because he's a psychopath, an abusive psychopath, conniving and conniving, okay, and unpredictable. There it is there. Okay, there it is there. That's the vibe. And I see when people do readings, on Trump, okay, I see that there's a lot of negative cards and reverse cards, okay? Negative cards and reverse cards. Okay, so now, did I put my, I sure did. I got to do my true crime. Where's my crime stack? Y'all have anything in mind? Any mysteries? Okay, any unsolved mysteries, murders? You may want to pull some cards on. Let me burn some more, okay? Because we about to get into it. Mm-hmm. All right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, it would help if I take the cards out, huh? Mm-hmm. Get some cleansing in here. Oh, yeah. Let's do some old murders, okay? Whoa! I'm thinking Whitney Houston. But see, that's allegedly. We don't know if she was murdered, okay? Bobby Christina. Something happened there, okay? Nobody's saying nothing? Y'all just quiet? Okay, let's think. See, I got to feel a vibe. See, when I say the person, I got to feel a vibe. I'm not feeling no vibe with Whitney Houston and Bobby Christina. Okay. But what we can do is we can pull some cards up on John Bonet. John Bonet Ramsey. Okay. Because there definitely was some controversy behind that whole situation. Okay. Let's see if the cards want to tell us anything about John Bonet Ramsey. Okay. Over there. Okay. She was unalive in Boulder, Colorado. They accused her parents. Her mother is now deceased. Okay, her father's still alive. They even accused her brother. and they were all cleared. So we might do a who is it? Maybe we can get a description. Mm, okay, so let's get some crime out here. True crime. Okay. We have celebrity. Okay. Now we have some debt, and they did. Okay, that has come up. Okay, about the dad being in debt, drugs, alive. So I wonder, is the person who did it still alive? Wooded area. And we have aliens. Now, when I get this with the aliens and the drugs and poison, well, I get drugs, okay, under the influence. His was in the mountains, okay, in the clouds. We have a natural disaster, dating. Now, I'm wondering, somebody else is coming up in here. Somebody else is coming up in here. Okay. Okay. Now, see this card, this lies. Okay. And you see all that confetti? It's just like every time I see this card, okay, I mean, it's just a bunch of lies. A bunch of lies. The whole thing is a lie. Organized crime. We even have the beach. I haven't gotten that one before. Serial killer. So that means that they killed. They've done this before. Hotel motel. Revenge. Strangulation. Now she was strangled. We have some suicide in here. Yeah, somebody else is coming up in here. And then we have regrets. Okay, now on this regrets, what comes to mind is her parents. Okay, whatever her parents did, any knowledge they have, okay, or if they had something to do, okay, or no, okay, I feel like it just, they have, it's a bunch of regrets. It's a bunch of regrets. Maybe even regrets going out, okay? Regrets, okay. Trying to find an oracle deck. Oh, wait a minute. I do. Let me see. Where's my new oracle deck? Okay. I have a spirit advice. Okay. And I don't know what it's going to tell us, but we're going to use it. Okay. So, can you tell us some clarity, okay, in this spread on John Benet Ramsey and her death, her murder, okay, in Boulder, Colorado. What was it? Christmas Eve? Christmas? I think it was Christmas Eve because they went to parties and bringing gifts. We're just going to do 3 cards, okay? See if we can get some spiritual. Advice coming from this. Okay, resilience, teamwork, facing options together. Okay, follow your passion and your purpose, and practice self-care. Okay, nurture yourself, restoration, rejuvenation, well-being. Okay, be an inspiration. Okay, be a joy. Work in unity. Okay, and resilience. That's what I'm getting from here. Okay, let me do another clarifier. Let me see. Now I could do what's the vibe. Let's do the moon cards, okay, and see what comes out from the mystical moon oracle. Okay, mystical moon oracle. Can you tell us in 3 cards? Give us some information on John Benet's murder in Boulder, Colorado. What do you want to reveal? What do you want to reveal, if you want to reveal anything at all? Sometimes they don't even want to reveal nothing. We have September, okay? Next winter. And then the next week looks promising, okay? So he doesn't want to tell us anything other than that. So we're gonna leave that situation alone. Okay. We're gonna leave that situation alone. Okay. And we're gonna go on to another crime. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mind our business here. Cards don't want to say nothing. They ain't gotta say nothing. Okay. We go on to the next. Okay, so y'all gonna help me think of something? Okay, anybody want to shout out a murder here? Okay, I mean there's so many I can't even name one. That's a girl. But I'm talking about a high profile. Okay, a high profile. Uh, ooh, I wonder can they tell us something on the Sullivan kids? Okay, on was it Jack and Lily Sullivan? They still haven't been found. Okay. Now I know I did one on them last week. Okay. Give us some info about the Sullivan kids. Okay. And I remember how it came up. Like one was dead and one was alive, okay? She could have been taken down the road, okay? Hmm. Let's see. Oh, I've been on here for over an hour. Okay, so we'll let this be the last. See what we can get. Oh, I gotta cut the cards. Okay. Okay, we got serial killer. Okay, that they've done this before. We have revenge. We also have regret. Okay, her parents, their parents, brother and sister, their parents are experiencing regret. Okay, we have a landfill. Now, okay, I meant to look because this landfill, and it comes up. I wonder. Mm, I wonder if they might. One of them, somebody could just be in the landfill, taken out with the garbage. Okay, we have love. So these were kids. So I take it was somebody they knew. There was greed. We have assassination, missing. We have money, family, social media, fake death. There's a secret. There's a death. There's drugs. There was some traveling. Some traveling was done. There's surveillance. Okay. I'm pretty sure they're looking at any surveillance. Okay. And it's saying that there's surveillance. I don't know. I wonder if they haven't found the surveillance. Okay. Because this card came up before when I did the reading on them, and it was surveillance. Okay. And I wonder, um, is there's some surveillance out there. I don't know if they found it or not. And there's a female involved in this. Is that the mother? Somebody else is hidden. Okay. So maybe there's someone that they're hiding or they're protecting. Okay. But they're gonna get justice. Justice will come. And then there's affair. Okay. So there's an affair. Okay. A desert, the mountains, and a gift. Okay. So what I can be getting from this is that if these kids are alive, or one is alive, okay, or was alive, okay, that they were taking different places, okay, they were taken in different places, okay. I have the feeling that there is a female involved, okay, drugs involved, okay, money. I do feel the regret. There's some regret, okay. This is what I'm pulling. I'm gonna pull out the cards, okay. The desert and the mountains, okay, give me the impression of traveling, being transporting, okay. Something's hitting, okay. See, here we go with the travel. And there's something hidden. There's something or someone, okay. I also believe that there's some surveillance of them, one or the other, okay, that maybe they haven't yet come across, okay. I do believe it was someone in the family, okay, in the family or in the inner circle, their inner circle, okay. Someone that they maybe talk to on social media. Facebook is really good for talking to family, okay. And of course, they are missing. They're still missing, okay. They Somebody could be in a landfill, okay. It could be some type of revenge going on, okay, or at least in that person's mind, okay. And they may have done this before. Sometimes you got serial killers in the family and you don't know until you know. And I do believe that there will be some justice. There will be some justice, okay. That's what I get off. What I have left over is the secret, the debt, assassination, love, fake death, greed, a gift, and then the affair. Okay. I don't know anything about that. It's not that they don't play a part in the situation, but it's just not jumping out to it's not tickling my intuition. Okay, at all. Is what I'm saying. That's the way I feel about it. But these kids are out there somewhere. Their bodies are out there somewhere, whether they be alive or dead or one or the other. Okay, they're definitely out there somewhere. And yeah, but I just get the inkling that the parents, something about the parents, okay, something about the parents, okay, yeah, something about the parents, honey. It's like a don't let the smooth taste fool you. Okay, let's do my new deck one more time. One more gig. You ain't going nowhere. Is this mine? Yeah. This is the book to these cards. Got to keep them together. Okay. So yeah, let's take a look with these my new cards. Okay, and see what they have to tell us about Jack and Lily Sullivan and their disappearance. Okay, what is going on? Oh, should I do a vibe on them too? Okay, we're gonna do a spread and then we're gonna do a vibe on Lily and Jack Sullivan. Mhm. I like to do the vibe though, because that helps. Or should we do a who is it? Oh, we can see now I'm getting all these possibilities. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna come in Okay, because this has gotten out of hand. Shade. Where's my eye? Yeah, this has gotten out of hand. So see what it tells us about Jack and Billy. And we'll take anything that you could tell us. At the bottom, underneath it all, okay, is the Six of Wands, okay? Ooh, that looked like a transaction. That looks like a transaction. That looked like maybe there was some agreement or something, okay? Hmm. Let's see what it says about the where's my phone? See if I can get some more enhancements. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Well, okay. This is what it's not. The card itself looks like an agreement. Okay. I'm gonna leave it at that. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is okay, reaping what you sow. Ace of Cups, okay, overpouring with emotions. Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Stick a fork in them. They're done. Ten of Pentacles. Oh no, 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 no. That's ten of okay, okay. Ten of Pentacles. I'm about to kill the kids off. Okay. So the Ten of Pentacles represents an inheritance, okay, of some kind, okay. It doesn't even have to be an inheritance, okay. It was something gained, money, probably money, financial from this situation. Page of Swords, okay. So somebody's gonna say something. If they haven't already said it, somebody's gonna say something. Okay, we have the Five of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Five of Swords. They writing it down. Ace of Pentacles, there's going to be an offer. And maybe that's what got them into this situation in the first place, an offer. Okay, right here under the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So there might have been an offer of money. Then we have the Hangman. Okay, so there was definitely a different perspective here. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. Say they got caught up. Somebody then got caught up. The children, the mama, the daddy, the whole family. Somebody's got caught up. Okay. We got the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Yep. Uh-huh. They was broke. They was broke. They needed money. That would be the parents. Okay. So they looked at this situation in a different perspective, okay, because they were all tied up and needed some money, all caught up, okay, and they couldn't see the forest for the trees. Seven of Swords, okay. They looking up stuff. Yep. Now we have the Knight of Cups. So we have some masculine emotions. Some masculine emotions, okay, with the Knight of Cups. We have the Star. We have the Star. Everybody's looking for him. Everybody looking for them kids. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So there's going to be some information. There's been some information. Okay. It's slow to come, but it's coming. We have the Three of Swords. Okay. It's going to be disappointing. Okay. When the information comes, it's going to be disappointing. It's going to be heartbreaking. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay. It's going to be some justice going on in here, honey. It's going to be an announcement. Okay. Yes. There's some news coming out. Ace of Swords. Did I tell you? The sword of truth. It's coming. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So this is a immaturity, immature male. Okay, it's in reverse. Immature male. Might be playing games. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So the delusional state that they were in, they're going to come out of. So somebody's been lying to themselves, okay? And this is in the future. This is in the past. We got the Hermit. Okay. We got the Hermit. Somebody's looking into this. Somebody's looking into it. And then we have Justice. So somebody Okay, I'm pulling this last card, the Magician. So somebody's got some tricks up their sleeve, okay, with the Musician, okay, but yeah, but not in a bad way, in a good way, in a justifying way. Okay, what can I do? What do I have? Okay, let me look at the tricks that I've got. Okay, let me look into this. Okay, so we can get some justice for these children. Okay, that's what the Magician is doing. Okay, let me look at my cards and see if we can get a description. Okay. Oh, here it is. Who is it? Okay. Can you give us a description? And what we want a description on is the killer. Who killed? If he killed them, okay, wait. Who either killed or has the Jack and Lily Sullivan? Okay. Can you tell us? If they're dead, can you tell us who killed them? Who is it? What's up with these kids? Who is it? Lord. See if we can get something out these cards. Lord have mercy. And I pulled 3 cards for this, okay? Because you pull too many, honey, you start getting into well, it depends on what the cards say. Okay, if they're giving me a person, practitioner, okay, with curly hair, European, facial hair, square face, and average height. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. So what this is telling me is that this is a white male, okay, with a square face. He might be average height for a male. He's white, okay, Caucasian. He has curly hair, and he's a practitioner of some sort, okay. I don't know what he practices, but he's practicing something. That's what this is telling me, okay, on who is it. hmm Facial hair, European, average height. Okay. So this person, okay, if they catch him, when they catch him, okay, he's not going to be very tall. Where's my little box of who is it? Okay, he's not going to be very tall. Okay. Now, what I could do, see if we can go a little bit deeper into this situation, is the kipper. Okay. And with my kipper, maybe it can tell us some more information with Jack and Lily Sullivan and their disappearance. Okay. Anything about or surrounding their disappearance of Jackie and Millie? How long they been missing? They've been missing for a while now. Sheesh, anytime it's too long for your kids to be missing and you don't know where they're at. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're gonna do a different layout. Okay. I know it's gonna be in the form of a square. Okay, and see if we can get a story. Okay. So we have a courtship. Okay, and thoughts. So somebody they were friends with, okay, and this person looks like he's a little delusional, okay, a wealthy man. Hmm. Get over here one more time, okay. And we have a message, okay. We have high honor, a false person. In the middle of it is sudden wealth, okay, imprisonment, and mature man. Now, in the sudden wealth, what jumps in my mind is the spread that I had did when I just did not too long ago, and I told you that the Ten of Pentacles, money, and there was another. The cards were saying that somebody was broke, okay, and in need of some money. It's basically okay, is what the cards were saying on the cards that came out. So sudden wealth, money, is in the middle of all this money. Okay. Ooh, let me make some more room. Okay. So we have some changes. Okay. A mature woman, the community, the neighbors. Okay. Unexpected income. And we have lovers. Okay. And so we have lovers, we have the agreement. Okay. We have the agreement with a mature man. Okay. There was a message received. There's some news, okay, in this. And this mature man, okay, he may be wealthy, he may got some money, because that's here we go. The money's okay in the middle of all this. Unexpected income, okay. A mature woman, that could be the woman. We have thoughts, and we have a false person, and imprisonment. So I kind of get it too, is that there was a meetup, okay. That looked like the parents right there. Okay. The parents met up with some man, okay, who had money, and he made an offer. He made an offer. Now, how he made the offer, what was said, okay, remains to be heard. Okay. Because we have delusionment, okay. Delusional. Here we go. Distant horizons. Okay. Hmm. And yeah, So I'm looking at this and I'm seeing that whoever somebody in their inner circle or their family is not who they say they are. Okay, they have two different facades that they have, one that they show you, one that's behind the scenes. Okay, I'm also getting another woman. Okay, so there was some people, it looks like there's people involved with this. I haven't really read the story. All I read, I know is that they're missing. Oh, Nova Scotia. They're from Nova Scotia, Canada. I believe that's Canada. And the parents, the mother and the stepdad. I know he's the stepdad. Okay. Um, so I'm seeing that we have a mature man and a wealthy man. We got money involved. Okay, maybe this is somebody in high honor, somebody who's of prestige. Okay, and then we have a change. Okay, I don't know what the change is. There was a change in plans. Okay, but whatever it was, it involved traveling. Okay, we have the vehicle there, and it was planned. See how the man got the luggage? He loaded the luggage up in the car. Okay, so there was some traveling plans. Okay, the person's not who they say he is. Okay, and he's known in the community. They know this person in the community. Okay. So that's what I am getting in this layout. Interesting. Uh, this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay. Um, Everything is alleged. This is my interpretation because I don't know these people from a can of paint. All I can do is interpret from the cards and allege what I am getting from the cards. This community, it's card from the community for something. Okay, I don't know why. It's instead of community, it's giving me the sense of family. It's giving me family, family. It's giving me family. Hmm. So that's my reading, okay? And that's my open read. Maybe next time you'll have some questions that you want to ask, okay? Welcome to do that. Maybe some requests, okay? Do that too. It's an open read, okay? I'm open for anything, okay? Hey, give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to sub to my channel. Any questions or comments, leave them down below. But most of all, stay blessed. Bye.